Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome to Say It Now, Say It Loud, where I give positive, unbiased commentary and feedback on the latest gossip, celebrity news, YouTube news, etc. So if this is your first time here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so you can get those notifications, and let's get it crackin'. Alright guys, so today we are talking about some YouTube drama. So we have Carmen and Corey who took to social media to make allegations against Damien and Bianca Prince. So two things that are going to be addressed in this situation. This video, one is Corey making allegations saying that Damien pretty much set him up to was setting him up to cheat or having this girl flirt with him, and also Damien trying to sleep with Carmen. So stay tuned. Now the first thing, I guess Damien and Bianca were trying to create this reality TV show with YouTubers. Sounds like something from, the past, one of the past groups with Janae having that reality TV show. So I guess they're trying to create something similar to it. And they had Corey and Carmen and other YouTubers on a bus. Now the first red flag that Corey stated in his video was that Damien and Bianca instructed that nobody was going to be sitting next to their partners or their spouse. So that's a red flag there. That shows you their intentions were not good. They wanted to create drama. They wanted to get a lot of views because they knew putting someone else, paired up with someone else or someone that's not their spouse or partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, would create drama, especially when you have the female, you're instructing the female to flirt with Corey. Now, that I didn't like. Now, the thing I'm going to say to Corey is that, Corey, you are a grown man. You're able to make your own decisions. I don't care if Damien, somebody who claimed to be your bro or friend, I don't care if it's a family member. If you feel like you're in an uncomfortable position, then you have the right and the ability to get up and move and agree not to even participate, especially when it comes down to the cost of disrespecting your wife or making her feel some type of way, especially knowing the history of y'all relationship and how you guys are trying to move on and do better things. You have the ability to say no. So I fault you in that situation as well, because you could have got up and walked off that bus. Doesn't matter if this person wants to record this and that. If you felt uncomfortable, get up and go. And don't go without your wife either. Like, I didn't like that either that he left Carmen behind at the club. And I understand you were mourning at the time. You had some grief pertaining to the loss of one of your family members. And even in that situation, you and Carmen should have been at home. Y'all shouldn't have been out. I understand, yes, you want to get out the house and do this and that, but you could see that played a part also. You were very upset about the passing of your family member, so you should have took time to yourself just to mourn in private with your wife and take time for yourself instead of being mixed up with DMB Nation and their mess or whatever they were trying to do. Like I said, don't leave your wife behind. Make sure your wife is with you. Make sure your wife is good. Like, that really upset me because I'm a wife. I have a husband. I know my husband wouldn't do that. He wouldn't leave me in a position to where I'm feeling some type of way or I feel uncomfortable. Like, no. You should have took your wife with you. So that's that. Now, the second part where Damien was trying to sleep with Carmen, yes, it's clear as day. You could see in those text messages, there's no way around it. And in the end, Damien did admit, yes, I sent those messages because I was drunk, which is not an excuse because, one, you are a husband. You have a wife. You disrespected her. You disrespected Carmen. You disrespected your friendship, brotherhood, or whatever with Corey. and you are in the wrong. You owe 3 people an apology, as well as apologizing to yourself and trying to move on and do bigger and better things. Now, the messages you sent, by you saying you're drunk, that means that at any time that you're drunk, you'll be willing to sacrifice or risk your marriage just for a piece of culo. I'm gonna say it in Spanish. But yeah, I guess you thought that that would be a great excuse to justify the messages that you sent. No, you were being flirtatious, and I believe that you were trying Carmen. You were trying to see how far she would go. You were using Corey as the bait. You were taking advantage of the things that they have gone through in their relationship in the past, and you were using that to try to move in and maneuver your way into Carmen's mind and between her legs. And had Carmen responded to you in an inappropriate way or fell for the bait, which she didn't, because there were a lot of people saying, Carmen, you're wrong. Carmen wasn't wrong. She thought that Damien was texting her in a way of, she saw him as a brother or a friend, a brother to Corey. So she thought he was trying to help her. And you could see that even in her responses. She never agreed to anything he said, and that's that. Now, had Carmen fell for the bait and went in and decided to, give him some playback, I believe that Damien would have slept with Carmen. He would have cheated on his wife. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Even a teenager could see that. You were using Corey as a bait. You were using him to pretty much get into her head, and you were trying to get her to see that Corey was no good, and just basically turn her away from him. That way you could slide in. So you are a manipulator. You are someone who tries to use the worst of a situation. You try to use someone's downfall and the things that they've gone through to your advantage, and it's not good. It's not a good look. Like I said, you disrespected yourself, you disrespected your wife, you disrespected Corey, and you disrespected Carmen. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think down below, honey. And if you haven't seen the messages, go to Corey and Carmen's page, watch the video. I didn't put the messages in here. There were quite a few, but from a grown woman looking in from the outside and reading those messages, Damien, you were dead wrong. And you definitely was trying to get with Carmen, which is really, really sad. And also, Carmen made some statements about Bianca, how she contacted her afterwards, and basically was trying to flip the story around to make it seem like she was the one, or Damien was making it seem like Carmen was the one flirting with him. Like, you can just tell that they are manipulators in this situation, and maybe other situations as well, but this situation specifically, you could see they were trying to manipulate the situation to make it seem like they were right and Carmen and Corey were wrong. So right is right and wrong is wrong. Also, Carmen made statements about a video they did where they switched girlfriends for the day, and how Bianca made some insecure comments, basically saying, Carmen was thicker than her and this and that. And I went back to look at it, and I said to myself, yes, she did display a lot of insecurities in that video. You definitely have to take time out to love yourself, learn how to love yourself, and it shouldn't be you shouldn't be threatened by any other female that's around your husband, especially if you guys are supposed to be cool. Like, it kind of raises red flags there, especially when she pulled Carmen's hair in the video. Like Carmen said, it makes you think like, wow, is that really how you felt? So, yeah. So guys, let me know what you think down below about this situation. Don't forget to subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Say It Now, Say It Loud _ and I will see you guys in the next video.